Today, I will be discussing the similarities and differences of Frida Kahlo's self-portrait on the borderline between Mexico and the United States and Diego Rivera's Detroit industry murals. It is interesting to see how the couple's ideas about capitalism and industrialization line up. There are so many similarities because of how closely the couple shared their ideals. In Frida Kahlo's piece, she calls out the United States for just being the embodiment of capitalism and industry. On the other hand, she applauds Mexico for its abundant culture, color, and nature. We see this by her holding the Mexican flag in her hand. She shows how close the countries are to each other in proximity, but how extremely different they are as well. I will now talk about Diego Rivera's Detroit industry murals. In this mural, Diego projects his fear of the spread of technology and capitalism spreading to Latin America. He values the culture of his homeland and was against the rise of technology coming and ruining the traditions and culture he had celebrated his entire life. Both Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera were communists, and you would often see that in their artworks. They both often used propaganda in their art to support certain causes they believed in. The preservation of their culture and traditions was one of those causes. While in this piece, Frida was showing the significant differences in the United States and Mexico. She did not want the capitalism and industrialization to spread to her country. Both pieces were not well received in the United States, seeing as how they were calling out the United States for capitalism and massive amounts of industrialization and technology. In fact, Rivera's murals received so much negative media coverage, they were almost not accepted. Rivera and Kahlo worked on these art pieces at the same time, which explains why they line up so well. Both of these very un-American pieces were painted after they spent time in America. Both pieces focus on embracing traditionality and rejecting modernity. However, Rivera's painting brings in the focus to how the power of labor contributes to capitalism. Considering we know how he felt about capitalism, it wasn't very good. In conclusion, although these two pieces did have a few differences, they were extremely similar. They both expressed their fears of the spread of capitalism and industrialization from the United States to further places in Latin America. Thank you for listening. Now continue to the next video to learn about Diego Rivera's life.